Hello and welcome. I'm Mel and this is my channel. So today I'm actually going to transform myself from this to this. So I already have my base on, so any base will do. If you like any foundation, just take it. In my case it's a L'Oreal Perfect Match in 05 Air 05C, just because I'm a bit pink and I'm very light, so this is the first in their line and it matches me. Who would have known? So after the base is done, you can powder it or you can leave it as is. I usually leave it just because my skin is so dry, so I need like additional moisturizing in any case, and I usually don't use powder at all. I mean the translucent setting powders and stuff like that, because usually I use contouring powders and blush and all the other things are in powders. So additional powder just gonna make my face more cakey. The next thing that I'm going to do is to apply contour, because I obviously need it. To become an ego, I have to be slimmer. If you sunk your cheeks, you can see the actual lines where you need to put the contour. Didn't do much, but in reality it works. This is, by the way, the NYX Taupe blush, and I actually hit the pan. Congratulations to me, because usually I do not hit a pan in any products at all, just because I'm not using it that much to actually hit the pan. I'm feeling like I'm talking about the same thing over and over again, so if you notice that, please point it out in my comment section under this video, so I would try to improve my speaking abilities and skills. Thank you. Now when the contour is done, I'm going to go into the eyebrows, and I will use just a black eyeshadow to match what you will see later or earlier in this video, even though I'm pointing out the later and earlier completely differently, so yeah, never mind. So I'm taking just a black eyeshadow to fill up my eyebrows. I don't really care about the actual like output, but I need black eyebrows. I think that's good enough. And now I just need to fluff them up a bit, because that's the trend, right? To have more fluffy brows. I don't want to set them with anything. This is bad enough. Good, now I can continue. Maybe carve them with So the next thing I'm going to do is the eyes, the easiest solution here. So I'm putting the oily primer all over and nastily blending it out. I wanted to do it with my finger, but I had a brush in my hand, so I'm just... This is the same concealer brush, you could only care. You can reuse products. You can actually try to use concealer for this as well, but their texture are a bit different and their purpose is a bit different. The eyeshadow base is the better solution in most cases, but concealer works, especially for a non-long time looks. It's also helpful if you have a very light shade of the concealer. I'm not setting my eyelids with anything, like any powder on top will actually remove the purpose of the eyeshadow base. Instead, I'm going to apply and blend the actually bright eyeshadow, because that's what I see a lot in e-girls makeups. And I really like these bright oranges here. That's what I'm using today, because that's the absolute opposite to what I usually do. Looking hella weird, to be honest. I want to try it with my finger, because I feel like the pigment is actually better that way. If you need pigmentation to be a bit brighter, just use your finger or wet brush or something that you like. I just like my fingers. This reminds me of the childhood, and when I actually tried to draw the things on the couch pillows, and my mom's still laughing at that, because I was around 3 years old, and I actually was taking like a eyeshadow that she had, old from Estonia or something like that. I don't really remember, like it was hard to get, and they were pretty old at the time when I was 3 already. So I was just sitting, I was putting up the pillows of the couch, so not the main side but the opposite side that comes down to the couch base. So I was putting that thing up, and I was just taking eyeshadow, drawing with my fingers, because like no brushes, nothing was actually available at that time for me, and I was just drawing things with an eyeshadow on a pillow. And maybe at that point my mom understood that I need something to draw on. So probably since the age 3, when I just started to recognize myself, I started drawing things. So yeah, I was just a very calm child, sitting somewhere, working with scissors and eyeshadow and any other art supplies. I still truly love art supplies, I'm just not touching them as much. Nevertheless, let's continue with the, not a tutorial but a transformation kind of thing. So I'm going to bring the same eyeshadow to the lower lash line, but not up till the end, I mean to the inner corner, just to the center or something. And I want to do the tails, the outer corners, in red or somewhat like that. So I do have a red here. This is so easy. So just digging in and applying. It's also not as bright as I would like it to be, but it's kind of visible. At least on camera it's kind of visible. So in reality this is not that good. Ah, this one is better. And now I can just tap everything out of it, and with whatever left can go over here like so. And now I want to highlight the inner parts, so for that I will probably use some the golden, because it's pretty warm look and I need something golden, I guess. Just taking gold here. Who cares of the messiness, right? Like, whatever. something more right into the very inner corner. I do have an eyeshadow for that. Everything's just jumping around me because I'm very limited in space, and yeah, I just have to improvise a bit. So gold, sunny days or wind. You cannot see anything, but that's your destiny. A bit, and you can bring it to the center of the lower lash line as well. Yep, that seems good enough to me. Of brightness. Now the actual fun part, the eyeliner. And I'm not sure how it's gonna go, because I'm supposed to draw like huge eyeliner, because apparently e-girls are somewhat anime girls combined with emos and mutated into something new. At least that's how I see them. Maybe I'm not right, but it's freaking anime to me. I do love anime, so don't at me. Eyeliner. NYX, Epic Ink, usual, quite simple. And the wing will be this huge. And I need to bring it right here. Usually when I draw an eyeliner, I ask myself, can I repeat this on the other eye? And I don't have an answer to that. And I also fuck it up a lot if it's that huge. This is so weird. Just look at how big of an area you're supposed to touch with the eyeliner. That's ridiculous. And now the challenge, to repeat it on the other eye. I apologize for the weirdness that's going on. That's definitely not symmetrical enough. But oh well, that's what we have to work with. It's just so different. So different. I'm so upset. Let's just... It's not Amy Winehouse, but it's close to her. And I'm not meaning her current positioning. While you were away, I applied the dramatic lashes. I actually like these ones. They are from BH Cosmetics. I found them in DM. That's an absolutely gorgeous find. Yes, they're huge. Yes, I feel myself very ridiculous in them, but nevertheless I do like them a lot. So, iconic part comes the blush. Like everything that these girls have on their face is blush. Even the eyeshadow could be blush. Or opposite, because none of my actual blush are available to provide that amount of pigment that is actually used. So I'm just going to use the same NYX eyeshadow palette. Same absolutely colors, just on a bigger brush to save, don't know, my arms, I guess. And I'm dabbing this to the whole area. And the nose, of course. Do you see it? Is it visible? Like, I don't mind bringing it here. I do usually have my blush like in this pattern just because I'm blushing naturally like that, but not with this exact color. So this reminds me a lot of Vanellope from Rolf. I mean Wreck-It Ralph. I don't remember her surname or something, but I guess she was the first character to actually have the excessive amount of blush on the face, and it feels to me like e-girls actually take the ideas from the anime and cosplays, even though anime are mostly not that blushing. They're blushing differently, but also with the big area, like stripes. I don't know. I need some pink into that. I'm going to add some pink. I'm sorry for the sound of my phone. And I also like to bring the blush into the other areas of the face, because it's weird to have it only like here. Yeah, it's kind of cute. Kinda. It's a bit too much, but yeah. I'm pretty pleased with the outcome, so now I'm going to add some freckles, and for that I'm just using a pencil. This is an Illamasqua coloring pencil for eyes. Don't really care. I think if I won't use it, it will just dry out. So I'm not good at this type of freckles, but I do know other options like that you can also do to achieve freckles. Fun fact, when I arrived to Germany, in the first 2 days, I got sunburns because I'm not used to the sun here, and I found out that I have freckles on my face, and they're started to develop from my forehead right here where the sun actually hits, and like a bit down, but not yet on my nose and anywhere else. But I do have freckles. That's I've never had them in my life. I've always been like a white pale canvas without anything, and my mom and my sister actually have freckles, and I was a bit jealous of them at some point just because they have that and I don't, and like my skin is clear. And then when I actually got these motherfuckers, I understood that I prefer my skin clear and just to draw freckles on myself. But it's just me personally. I honestly think that freckles on anybody else is amazing. They're so cute, they're so nice looking. I'm just not sure anymore if it's a pigment spot, if it's something wrong with my face, because I've never had them, you know. This is not a normal skin state for me. But yeah, overall, I found out that I can develop freckles. So my freckless people, if you try to get into the sun and like unfortunately forget about the sunscreen, you may also develop freckles, especially if your relatives have them. And I will add a few here, just so it won't be only these areas. I have no idea if you can see or cannot see them, as I'm not aware of how good the quality of this camera is, but I will include pictures somewhere. Better now. Good. Only 2 things left. The lips and the iconic hearts. So I'm gonna start with the hearts. And just a basic eyeliner. And an attempt in freehanding, which is crazy. So I'm going to put my, first of all, my lash is not sticking. Okay, let's do something, right? Symmetry is not my strongest point. Even my eyes are completely different, so I have to draw my eyeliner completely differently on both of them. But kinda cute, right? And for the lips, as far as I discovered, e-girls usually use like a natural color stuff. So I'm going to use the Essence Soft Contouring Lip Liner in shade 8, Big Proposal. And it matches my lips pretty nicely. So I'm not even using additional mirror, I'm just looking at the big one right there. So if you didn't know, I have a mirror here there and the camera output here, so I can actually see what I'm filming. I overdraw my lips a bit, but they're pretty white and I want them to be like, maybe I just have to do this face all the time, and for that I'm going to remove the corners. Yes, I'm still using my fingers for that. And bring them. And then you can literally just take any concealer that you have. Maybe this one will do. Take a brush, and you can see the full tutorial at Snitchery here on YouTube. So she did a pretty good job with that. See, it's just smaller now, but appears fuller. This is like not the best quality of lip liner that you can find, but that's what I have to all be with. And I don't have any gloss, which is unfortunate to me. I should probably get any gloss tomorrow, maybe. So I'm using just a lip oil. It's gonna dry out pretty quickly. But it does have a appropriate effect. Plus it's nourishing. So this game character will be ready when I will put on my wig, and see you in a moment. And here we are. This is the final look, and that's the best I could do with the lack of supplies for the e-girl style, because I don't buy stuff that I'm not going to wear, and e-girls wear stuff that I don't usually wear, so I'm just in my Rick and Morty t-shirt that I actually wear quite a lot. And this is the wig, this is the look. This is me, who look nothing like an e-girl, but here we are, the transformation complete. I don't even know if I like it or not, so please tell me if you like it, because that's at this point what's important. And thank you guys for participating and watching my videos. I know most of you are just my friends who are here because of me and not because of the content that I create. I would really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share this video as much as you can, because it's really important to me right now. Let's just leave it like that. So thank you so much for watching and see you next time.